Yeah. We back at it. We back at it. We back at it. We back at it, y'all, with another top 10 countdown. That's right, the Kapts, DAKAPT, the Kapts top 10 countdown. Now this one, if you've been following the Cap, if you tuned in, you're part of the tribe, you already know what time it is. We did a couple of other top 10s. We did the top 10 G.I. Joe classified Cobra and the top 10 G.I. Joe classified G.I. Joe, because there were so many Joes that they put out this year. It was crazy that I actually purchased. These are only top 10s of what I've purchased myself and actually, used them and played with them. Like I said, Cobra Commander's not on none of these lists because I did not open them, and I don't plan on opening them no time soon. I don't know. If I do, then I'll do a review on them, but he's not on the list. And, there's probably other people that's not on, that came out this year as far as toys, or action figures or whatever. But this is just my top 10 of the action figures that I actually bought. You know what I mean? So, and this is all around the board. It doesn't matter. It's not a G.I. Joe. It's not specific. It's just all the action figures. So enough chit chat. We're gonna start with number 10, and we're gonna gang these guys together because they came in a 2-pack. So this is the only semi-cheating, but not really cheating. One, I was gonna use them as an honorable mention, but I just copped so many Joes, and most of my stuff is in there. So here we go. Number 10, the Gray Hulk, baby, with Bruce Banner. Crazy. This was an ill 2-pack. He doesn't have his specs on because I got him put up because I had him out here. I didn't want to. Whoa, that's a big bar there. Pause. But yeah, this is my number 10. This was a great action figure. I mean, if anybody knows the Cap, I like the Hulk, so. From childhood, so I had to get this Gray Hulk. I missed out on the other Gray Hulk, and I never seen them do this since I've been collecting. Hasn't been a whole, decade of time or anything, but I like this lab jacket, and the Cap, if you part of the tribe or you follow me or even seen some of my videos, I kick bash a lot of stuff, so this body is great, will be great for kick bash, but I'm not going to do that to him unless I find another one cheaper or whatever, but he'll be good even in the lab as well. You know what I'm saying? He's cool. Then you got the Gray Hulk, which is the same as the Green Hulk, but toned down. He's like more relaxed. He's not like raging with his veins popping everywhere. A little less detail on here, like the white and stuff, but he got the gray wash. If you don't have the Gray Hulk from, a couple of years back, this is a good one to pick up. So that's what I had to do. Now I got to grab the Red Hulk, but he's still kind of pricey. And then I'll have the Hulks, Besides, all the other Hulks that I don't really know too much about, but I wanted the gray, the green, and the red. So this is number 10, Gray Hulk with the Banner 2-pack Marvel Legends. Y'all ready? All right. Number 9 is a repaint, so don't kill the Cap, but it kind of grew on me more than the original, and I didn't think I was gonna like it, and I actually bought it by mistake. I put it in my cart, and I was like, man, they going Crimson crazy now. What is this Crimson? Because I didn't know about Baroness and them teaming up. I don't know nothing about that little saga that was going on, but I'm learning about it, and it's kind of cool. But just to have so many repaints is crazy. But coming in at number 9, you already know, Alley Vipers, baby. And this color right here is crazy. This grew on me. Like, as soon as I opened, I was like, oh, shit. This looks crazy in black. You know what I mean? And gray with the accents, the shield, the whole shebang, bro. Got like that, don't cross kind of like thing. But this, I didn't think I would like. I like the regular Alley Vipers. They're cool. With that color, I get it. Whatever. But here? This is really urban right here. This is urban all the way out urban. I mean, the burgundy stands out, but they talking about their urban troopers, and they got that, orange and, blue. But this is crazy. This is crazy. I'm not even gonna lie. And he's part of that Crimson Guard squad or whatever, I guess. I'm not sure, but the Cap Harlem. I got 2 of these, so You already know. We're gonna keep him there. But this is a good figure. He was great then, and on top of that, he's way better than my other ones because the plastic they changed up. I don't know if you realize that. So this guy was way more smoother. His drop down hips are way better. He was a way better quality figure. A way better quality figure. So yeah, man. If you ain't got him, get him. That's number 9. Alley, right now. Another repaint, which is crazy. But if you got that Cobra His Tank Squad, that 788, baby. This guy right here with the rocket launcher, he's the guy that stands out to me. I think because of not only the colors, but that he came with these props for this. Just like when Bazooka came out, the Tiger Force one and all that other stuff, and the Snow Serpents and stuff. They had it, but they didn't give him no effect. He came with this effect, and then you gave him a different vest. I believe this is Snake Eyes' vest. One of them Snake Eyes' vest. So he looks, and then the color's totally different. You changed his arms, like, you know, the bot. Yo, it's crazy. And then he has the shine on here. This was a great pickup. If you don't got him, especially if you got the His Tank, having these guys along the side of the His Tank, you know, checking out stragglers and shooting down planes on the side, and you know what I mean, making sure nobody's running up on the tank and stuff like that. These are gonna be a good army build. Even if you get, you know, they come in a 3 set, but this was my standout from this officer. So yeah, this is my number 8 officer right here, Cobra officer from the 788. I'm not sure if he's the infantry or he's the other one. I'm not sure. Apologize for that. And going moving along. 7. Boom, Gemini. Yeah, Gemini. She would be a lot lower too, but she kind of grew on me from the chicks I had. You know, I know everybody's is Pandora and Eclipse and all of that. No, I like her, and I like what's her name? Kill Switch. But she stood out to me because I like I'm a sucker for these colors and stuff. I already said Bobby Val would be illin' with the colors, like his palettes that he puts together is crazy. Even though it's a lot of remake of it, but this whole entire female line is ill. So they could be here by themselves on my calendar, but I didn't want to do that. So I picked her because she has this evil face and like this wild, you know, face. But she's a good girl. She's a good, you know, she's on the good squad. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's cool. So she came with an expression face, and she doesn't have no other face. You know what I mean? So I think it was cool. It's a lot of reuse, but we already know what time it is. It's cool. He switched it up nice, and I think she just has a lot of attitude. You know what I mean? And I had a lot of fun, you know, posing her around and messing with her. So this is the reason why I picked her as number 7. Number 6, Marvel Select Blade. Now this, like I said before, is how you should have did Blade. Even the Marvel Legends Blade that came out now, you should at least gave him these things. Like, yo, you know what I'm saying? Even though the articulation, you can't get his hands down, but yo, where's this at? Like, you know, give him some, you know, extra stuff. This dude is jacked. I know he's he's 7 inches. He's a little taller, paws, you know, than, you know, the Marvel Legends and everybody else, but this is how you do freaking Blade, bro. Come on. His articulation is there. It's okay. A little stiff, you know. It's not the best articulation, but when I seen him, I was like, damn, it's Scream Blade. Comes with alternate heads. The whole shit is like, I feel like they wanted to do him. You know what I mean? The Blade that came out now, it's like I feel like they didn't want to do him. It's like they just pushed him out like, all right. I think they scrapped the movie. They was just trying to push it out. We got to get out a movie one too later on. So let's just push this out and throw stuff together. This looked like they took time. You know what I mean? The tats are clean. Like everything. You know what I mean? Thinking of, you know, he got extra hands. He has all the weapons that you need to be kicking vampire ass, man. Like, excuse my French. Like, you know what I'm saying? So yo, this was a good figure, man. It's just I don't have a lot of 7-inch, figures, so I can't really do too much with them. But I had to pick them up, you know what I mean? Because I have some 7-inch, some McFarlane, so you know me, man. I mix stuff in there and do my own thing, just having fun, man. You know, but yeah, definitely, that's number 6, bro. For real, man. This dude, he was a lot of fun, and he's just good to look at. Even if you just put him on your shelf and just have him there, people will be like, "Oh shit, yo, that's Blade. Yo, let me see that. Yo, that's crazy. Yo." They already know, like, that looks like an ill Blade. You know what I mean? All his accessories come off. So I think this is a good guy if you went to, 7-inch figures or whatever. Or if you just need your classic Blade, you know what I mean? This is a good pickup, man. That's my number 6. Number 5, Marvel Legends Hawkeye, baby. This was another one of my childhood favorites all day long. No bull crap. You know what I'm saying? I just like the whole thing with him with the bow and arrow, and you know what I mean? He was cool, you know? I ain't follow him too long with the comics because I kind of got out of comics, because when I was younger, it was so much stuff. It wasn't so much as video games, even though they started to come out, the Ataris, ColecoVisions, and you know what I mean? Even before that, the Vectrex and all that type of stuff. But it was more outside stuff. You gotta, play football and baseball and hockey and soccer, and your hands-on things. Even with, making stuff like we did, like I said, with the kick bashing. We was doing that once we figured out how to move the Joes around and unscrew them, and you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So, but Hawkeye always been a favorite of mine, and I think this is a great Hawkeye. A lot of people agree. I just like him. He comes with the cycle. People don't like the cycle too much. I like the cycle. I think it was cool. Matter of fact, I'll show you. Got it on hand here. You know what I'm saying? So I think this was a great pickup. You already know Harlem I grabbed 2. 1 in the stash because, I'm gonna play with this guy and I'm gonna play with this. So if it gets messed up, I'm gonna kick bash this and, just have him there, I'm either pass him on to my grandson or my daughter or something, you know what I mean? But this is a great Hawkeye, man. Articulation, he's slim like he's supposed to. You get some soft goods on there. The purple pops. Yo, bro, the seat, nice leather. Yo, you get nice paint details on it a little bit. Could have had a little more weathering, but hey, you know what I say? This joint brand new. That's why I ain't got no weathering on it. You know what I'm saying? It's fresh off the shop. So, yeah, man, that's my number 5, Hawkeye. Grab him if you ain't got it, bro. All right, number 4. I know, it's crazy. I know, it's crazy. But, here we go. Covert Ops Condor, baby. Yeah, Covert Ops Condor. Look, my boy need a shave. He out there. You heard? He out there in the mix. In the mix. You know what I'm saying? 5 o'clock, 10 o'clock shadow. Shit, he out there. Got his shades. This was a great figure. The whole process of getting him was great. You know what I mean? It brought back all the nostalgia of mail-aways and, if you was following Bobby Valor, the whole Valorverse, team, the whole Action Force, if you was following it, he'd been saying, yo, save the action points, I'm gonna do something for it. Save the action points, save the action points, boom, boom. And that was a type of thing in the 80s that G.I. Joe did. They don't do that no more. So he picked that up, and that's a plus. You know what I mean? Like I said, these guys are going back and forth, and they complement each other, and it's like a battle, and they're just, G.I. Joe classified and Action Force. But for the consumers out there, you know what I mean? If you ain't picking no sides or nothing, I think they're both making great products. You know what I mean? And I think they're both trying to, do their thing, and I think they're both feeding off each other. That's just my opinion. But you already know my feeling. I'm Action Force for the win. G.I. Joe for the win. You know what I mean? I mess with both of them. I'm a military, type of, collector and stuff. I do a little Marvel, a little wrestling, little stuff, but kick bash. But I like the military stuff and the themes that they're doing right now, and I think it's a great mix. But getting back to my boy here, yeah, you had to mail away for him, so that was cool. And if you was at Joe Fest, you could pick them up, so you could bring your points and all of that, and you know what I mean, and you could grab them. So that was great. And you already know the Cap grabbed 2, kept 1 in the box because I feel like it's history being made. I don't know about nobody else. You know what I'm saying? So I think this is history. First time a company's, starting and all that. So these action figures are tough. From the gate, they tough. You know what I mean? And this guy was no exception. They were saying, oh, comparing him to Chuckles and this and that and all this other stuff. Matter of fact, let me get Chuckles, comparing them to Chuckles and all of this other crap. And I'm like, nah, man, this is cool, man. I like them. They both out there doing their thing, if you ask me. You know what I'm saying? They out there doing their thing. So I don't see, I see what they mean, you know what I mean? And I see, okay, he could have took inspiration a little from, you know, the idea of the Chuckles, but he could have got it from movies and other things, like he said, you know. So same thing with Chuckles. He had inspiration from something when somebody had the idea there. But when I use them together. You know what I mean? Like I said before, like they don't even know each other's undercover. They just out here doing nothing. You know what I'm saying? But another great figure, man. When I got him, I couldn't put him down. I like the color. Like, again, the color palette he has. This green is, I don't know if it's doing it any justice, but it's like such a light, like an olive green, like a light. Yo, it's nice, but it's dark. Then he got the joints that it look like it's the Beef and Brock Tim. So, you know, I like that. So another good kick bash right here. You know, when you get another shirt there. Good use of the vest again. Switched it up, though. You know what I mean? Good use of the tank top. So you can't lose with this dude, man. Can't lose. I had him. I was running around with him for a while, man. I just started putting them down, you know what I mean? But I always pick them back up for scenes and stuff that I be doing and messing around. But, yeah, Covert Ops Condor. Good figure. That's my number 4. Number 3 is him and the whole darn his crew. But, yeah, this boy right here is official. The female, too. I should have had her in here, but she's basically the same body as the Valkyrie, but she has the same paint. I don't know if you can see here, but this is a shinier paint. So she has the same paint apps as him, which give these reds different volume. You know what I mean? And this is like more shiny. This is a more matte. Yo, crazy. You got the red and black gloves. Got the joint here. And I know the exclusiveness of it because if you don't have the his tank, or if you can't get it on a third market, or I don't know if they broke these up and people reselling them, but you know, it's always that going on. And I don't mind. I can't say nothing about that. At least people get what they want, and you know, people make a little money. I don't know, but this is a great figure. He's bigger than a lot of the other Joes. He has a different buck. The nostalgia is there all the way. I just like the paint apps on him, man. Like the reds and stuff, man. And this is clear and clean, man. I want to like cover it or something, like put tape over it so it doesn't scratch up or something, because once even the old one is scratched off, you know, if you remember when you were younger, it started fading. This would go and this would go, you know what I mean? Oh, there's glasses. So, you know, but everybody probably won't have them on there. But yeah, man, this is a great figure, man. A real great figure. Just like I said, Cobra Commander probably would have been here, but I didn't open him. His belt is nice. The paint is crisp. Like you can, I hope this picture is doing him justice. But that's my number 3. Number 2, boom. Let's get it. I just got her, but she was almost my number 1 because I still didn't have a lot of time playing with her. But I see what the hype is all about. Just by putting that little articulation right there where this used to be stopped on the Marvel Legends is phenomenal. She's so smooth and she's pinless. So you got the double joint, the elbows, knees, everything. And she comes with 2 additional heads, weapons, you know, smoke effects, the whole, yo. This is how you do figures. They should come normally like this, not like, oh, it's a deluxe or it's an anniversary or anything like that. But this buck right here, if they're going forward using this, and you can always put another top on here if they can still use them. She has the butterfly joints. This is crazy. And kick bashing is all the way live. Because look at this head sculpt, man. Come on. This is butter, man. I'm telling you, she was almost my number 1, man. She just came out of nowhere, man. She should be my number 1, man. I don't know. I think, man, but I already did as number 2, but it's all good. But yeah. Black Widow, baby, you already know. Beautiful figure, Marvel Legends, man. If you don't got her, I think you should get her. The hype is real. Look at that clean work on the zipper, everything. But the head sculpts, oh man, I don't even have the other ones here to show you, but I did a review on her. Go check it out, man. No, people already probably seen the reviews, but if you're new to collecting or you didn't see the reviews or you don't just watch anybody, check the Kapts out. That's my number 2. And finally getting the number 1. You know, the Cap don't want to have you here all day, but it's real. It's real. We got to do it. Boom. Swarm Horde, man. Val Vs Action for Swarm Horde. I know. It's a repaint. It was a repaint of, you know, just the wasp raider and all that, but a different head. And you can see that red there, that glows when the light hit. Not glows, but you know, if you know the Valorverse, the Swarm dudes, they heads, like when you get the light, it shines through it. So this was so much fun. And it was so much fun just from the freaking different paint apps, bro. That's the thing that got me. I'm like, yo, bro, it's all it is different paint apps. Nah, man, it's a whole different figure, bro. Like, this red and black, man, is a whole different joint, man. And that face, crazy, bro. With that red there, look at that. You see that? See a little gleam in there. But yeah, man, this is my number 1, man. She almost beat him here, man. I'm not even gonna lie, man. I know it got some little paint things where you see the gray, but none of that bothers me. None of that bothers me. I just love this paint. I'm a sucker for good paint apps, I guess you could say. I don't know, but these guys, it's good to see them with more troopers because they're not like the bad guys, but if, you know, they got their own little mission. But I would like to see more of the, you know, Hordak, not Hordak, excuse me, the other guys. I want to see more of Bone Crusher and crew, and you know what I mean, all of those guys. And but we'll see what happens. More Garrison troopers. What's up with that? You know what I mean? Like, where's the rest of their team? You know. But this is my number 1, man. And if you didn't grab him, I think you should grab him. He's still up on Valorverse's site. He's a lot of fun, man. The red and black, the wings, the whole stuff. Same again with the kick bash, and being that he's in that, you could put another head on there like I'll be doing, and it'd be my other guys, like they moving around, you know what I mean, and stuff like that. And you could take this off and put it on different people as well. So he came with that and stuff. And you know, the hands, the accessories, all that. Same old one too. But yeah, man, don't forget to like, comment, share, subscribe to the tribe. It's the Captain's Corner. Thanks to all my subscribers. I appreciate you guys, all my people doing drive-bys. You already know what time it is. All my new subscribers, welcome to the tribe. You already know. This is the Captain's Corner. This is my year in review, man. You know what I mean? My top 10 right here of all the figures, man. Hope you guys enjoyed. You know what I mean? It's New Year's Eve. Be safe out there with your loved ones and everything, and you know, get to your destinations. Hope everybody gets to where they gotta go, you know, to and fro. And you know, may God bless you guys and everything, and I'll catch you in the new year. And love, peace, and hair grease. Kapts out. 1.